Yo, I'm Bob. Into Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Gonna be unboxing another deluxe action figure from the Origins Turtles of Grayskull toy line. And here we have Krang, the alien brain in a megator android. So, yeah, he's all boxed up. I'm sure the art looks pretty spectacular. I have no idea, but a lot of people talk about the art online. I've read a lot about how cool the box art is. Okay. Unbox this guy here. Oh, hopefully all of his stuff is tied in there. Trying to make sure nothing falls out on us here. Wow, it's kind of stuck in there. Big figure too. There it comes. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, cool! He's got a little container there where he fits in. Oh, geez, lots of stuff. I think I see our little Krang here. So, yeah, there he is. Looks like he's got some hand attachments. Axe and got the ball and chain. Yeah, the 1994, I think it was 94. The Playmates, like the 5-inch version, he came with a ball and chain. He might have even used it in the cartoon. I think he did, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna pause this, break him out of his figure tray, and we'll get a closer look. Back in the blink of an eye. All right. So here we have Krang and his new Megator android. I like the design of this guy. I can imagine, you know, when Krang gets to Eternia, maybe perusing the computers in Snake Mountain, finding out about Megator from Preternian history, and you know, kind of building this in no time flat, or maybe getting some skeleton warriors to help him build this. It's a really cool design. You've got you know, based on the giant Megator. But I mean, it's still an android. He's kind of added his own spin on it. You know, it's Krang being Krang, and you get a Krang figure. You have to attach the midsection to Megator Android's torso there, and Krang fits right in there, just like he fits in his android body. He comes with a little Krang figure. The tentacles can go right through the little slots on the door there. I like the midsection. It really does remind me of the midsection on Krang's android body. There he is from the back. Pretty cool design. I like the I like the hair sticking up on top of the android's head. Yeah, just a new weapon for Krang to run around in. This is supposedly much stronger and faster than his original android body, while he's hanging out on Eternia with Skeletor and Shredder. Yeah, so you've got aspects of Megator, but you can also clearly see the you know, aspects from his original android body, like the design around the head. I don't know if he's got the I used to think of them as shades when I was a kid, but yeah, the top of the head reminds me of Krang's android body. Even the look kind of had that weird pin-headed design for the android body. It's kind of there with Megator, but you know, this is more of a Megator face. He's got the nose looks a lot similar to the android bodies as well. So he's still kind of keeping some things from his original design here. So it's a really fun design. for Krang here. Alright, so yeah, since Krang is Krang and he can replace his hands with weapons, he comes with an axe attachment here. Needs to do some fighting. And he also comes with this flail, or ball and chain. Reminds me of the Witch King's Morning Star from Lord of the Rings in a way. Although it's a much longer chain. My right arm for Krang is a bit on the loose side, so I'm kind of having to hold that up. I guess you could place the axe on the right and the Morning Star on the left. And, you know, Trapjaw's got quite a few attachments too, so it might be fun to give Krang some Trapjaw pieces at some point. So yeah, I'd give him a 10 out of 10. I was having a little trouble snapping the bottom half into the torso attachment for Krang, but I mean it stays pretty well. I just had to listen for the snap, and once I did, it stayed right in there. So pretty cool action figure. Let's see what else we can do. So we get a Krang. He's a lot smaller than the Krangs from BST AXN or Best Action. Still like him though. It's clearly Krang. He's got the tentacles, very long tentacles sticking off of his front. He's kind of a staction Krang. He doesn't move or anything like that. He's made out of a nice rubbery plastic, so you can fit him into his little stomach cavity there. Here he is from the top. Such a cool bad guy. Since these action figures are modular in design, you can take them apart at the torso and, you know, customize them however you wish. I went ahead and did a little surgery on Shredder here. You know, he's failed Krang too many times, and Krang has decided to go with him on various missions. He is tired of losing to He-Man and the Turtles, so we have Krang in Shredder's stomach here. I love that. You could do this with any Masters of the Universe Origins action figure if you wanted Krang to drive him around. You failed too many times, you metal-faced moron! There he is in his stomach. And the cape fits right around the back of the stomach cavity very well. It's a freakish look for Shredder. Schranger? I love stuff like this. I'm sorry, but I can imagine Krang, you know, being nutty enough to knock Shredder out with some gas and, you know, conduct a little surgery on him here. It's fine. It's non-canonical. Shredder's fine. Really cool modular design to these action figures, so you can kind of have Krang drive anybody around in the Motu Origins line if you wanted to. That makes me want to give Krang an 11 out of 10 just because of the neat little stomach cavity that you can attach to anybody. You can make a He-Man Krang or Skeletor Krang. I should have done that. Oh man, I should have done that. See, now he's Krang jacked Skeletor's body here. Skeletor Krang. I think it might fit a little better with Skeletor because, you know, Skeletor has a skull for a face and Krang's a brain. I don't know. I like him in Shredder's tummy even better though, just because those two were kind of like an old married couple in the '80s Turtle show. But yeah, Skeletor Krang is pretty cool too. I gotta test these guys before I buy them. It's kind of like a used car lot here in Eternia. So many interesting characters to Krang check. Cool. Yeah, that'll do for this disturbing figure review. So sorry about the freakish modifications I made on Shredder and Skeletor. I mean, they're bad guys. They're gonna be fine. They deserve it anyway. You know, it's about time that they received a bit of grief for a change. And who better to play around and conduct the surgeries than Krang, evil genius that he is. Till next time, guys.